According to Gemini, dharma may be defined as that which signifies by a command and leads to a man's material and spiritual salvation. The modern jurisprudence does not study the spiritual salvation. It is nowadays confined only to what Hindu jurists describe as vyavahara, which means those rules that determine the judicial proceedings or controversies. According to Professor Gray, jurisprudence is the science of law, the statement and the systematic arrangement of the rules followed by the courts and the principles involved in these rules. Professor Gray is of the opinion that jurisprudence deals with that kind of law which consists of the rules enforced by courts while administering justice. In other words, the laws of the jurists deal with man and seek to regulate external human conduct in the society. It does not concern itself with the inner beliefs of man imposed in religious laws which derive their authority from superhuman source which we call as God. The sanction for their enforcement is spiritual reward or curse according to man's deeds. According to Holland, jurisprudence is the formal science or positive law. It is wrongly applied to actual systems of law or to current views of law or to suggestions for its amendment, but is the name of a science. The science is a formal or analytical rather than a material one. It is a science of actual or positive law. The essential ingredients of his definition of jurisprudence are as under. Formal. According to Holland, this science is a formal rather than material one. It deals more with the form and outer but fundamental aspect rather than with the matter and contents of law. It concerns itself with the basic ideas and fundamental principles of various systems of law rather than with laws themselves. He further says jurisprudence deals rather with the various relations which are regulated by the legal rules than with the rules themselves which regulate those relations. Thus, it deals only with the formal constituents and fundamental conceptions of law and not with its actual material contents and the detailed rules. Therefore, jurisprudence is not a material science but a formal one. Science. Jurisprudence is a science and not an art. A systematic and formulated knowledge is called science. Since the ideas, principles, and conceptions underlying various systems of law are dealt with in jurisprudence from a systemized branch of learning, jurisprudence therefore is science. Moreover, jurisprudence does not concern itself with any particular system of law prevailing in a particular state. As Patton puts it, jurisprudence is a particular method of study not of the law of one particular country but of the general notions of law itself.